What is good? It's your homegirl, Jen City. If you're a replay viewer, welcome, welcome. It's been a couple weeks, but we're going to do a little bit of a nighttime ride. And we're going to get going. Here in Brooklyn, we're going to chase some good vibes. We have a little bit of sun still out, but we're going to get moving. So, replay viewers, I'm glad you're joining. We're going to see who joins us live. And we're going to have a good time doing the do. So, shall we? Going to get on the steed a little faster than usual. Usually I like hanging out and seeing who pops in and who pops out. Also, for those who will join live, replay viewers, let me know. I'm testing. See, I'm messing it up already. I'm testing a new chest mount to stream with and film with. I think the filming with the camera worked out fantastic. But oh shoot, there's something I need to change. Romero, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? It's great to see you. We are live. We're going to do a little night ride. You bear with me a moment. I wanted to quick, but I think I'll have to do that after the stream, and I don't want to mess up what we got going on. I took a really cool picture, and I think I forgot to put the picture up first. I could change it later. I'm not stressed about it. But give me a thumbs up or let me know if you could hear me and see everything really good. Everything looks amazing on my end. Again, I'm testing out a new mount, so let me know. Well, Romero, I'm glad that you're here, man. I am glad that you're here, and we're going to cruise around. We're going to cruise around. We're going to have a good vibe. Looks like everything looks fantastic on my end, and we're going to get going. Just going to just enjoy a fun, probably exciting as per usual ride into Manhattan. And it's nighttime, baby, so it's a little different. Oh, we got a race car in front of us, huh? Okay. Ooh, pop, 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 pop. So how's it been the week so far? Are we starting off the week good? It is currently June 3rd, a Taco Tuesday, if you will. You tell that, hell yeah. Telling the guy behind me his car is awesome. Hopefully, so he won't fucking run me over. I'm gonna let him go first. Well, maybe I'm gonna go first. No! I was saying your bike was, I thought your car was awesome. I said your car is awesome. I was like, hell yeah, like it's awesome. There's no problem. No, I went like this. No, not in a million years. I thought your car was rad, that's all. Have a good night. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Have fun. Oh, this is going to be a good stream. This guy thought I was flipping him off. This guy thought I was flipping him off. And then he was like, oh my God, it's a girl. I was like, no, I just thought your car was cool, bro. That's fucking hilarious. You graduate this Thursday? Congratulations, man. I'm really excited for you. Congratulations. Graduating high school. Let's go. What a trip. That was about 5,000 years ago for me. That I graduated with an advanced diploma. I worked this program. I think they called it like ICT or something along those lines. And I was able to work and get credits for it. So it was fucking sick. So my freshman and sophomore year, hang on, right here. My freshman and sophomore year, I was able to, my everything was just stacked. And then my junior and senior year, I went to school for like, it felt like 20 minutes, man. I think I had like 2, 3 classes, and then I went straight to work. It was fucking amazing. It was super fun. For those just joining us, I am your homegirl, Miss Jen City. Please consider liking and subscribing. I ride an Onyx RCR, Class 3 e-bike, all around New York City. And we're just outside today. I'm testing the waters. Pardon me. I'm testing the waters with live streaming again here and there, and we have an air quality issue coming up tomorrow. And so, like, the air, because of the wildfires, are going to be gnarly. And honestly, we'll just stop right here. That's perfect anyway. And I was super planning on being out like by a particular time tomorrow. But hey, if the sky, even right now, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it already looks like a little bit orange, right? So we're supposed to have like not the best quality air here in New York City tomorrow. I think it's going to be like at the 100 scale or above, and for us, that's really bad. To give you an example, I think the air quality right now is like at 20, and it's listed good here for Brooklyn, but it will change tomorrow. And I wanted to be outside tomorrow, but man, I will never forget when we had that wildfire wildness. 2 years ago, and I was in my office in Herald Square. Holy shit, man! I ended up having the worst headache that day because I went into the office and I was outside walking around like a dingbat. It looked like freaking 9/11 outside. And hey, what's up? That person had a ganked up e-bike. My God, what happened? What happened? Oops. I'm gonna hang a left here. Boom. Yo. Take some different routes, little different sceneries. But I'll never forget that, man. It looked like the freaking apocalypse. It did look like 9/11. Not to bring any vibes down, but it really did. And I remember, man, oh man, that day I had such a bad headache. So I'm not really trying to play around with. You can go. I'm not really trying to play around with the whole bad air quality deal. You know what I'm saying? So wanted to come out and see what the vibes were and get a night ride in. You know, I last streamed about 23 days ago, and everyone seemed to like the night stream, or part of the night that we got into. We went to the Bushwick Collective, so we'll catch a little bit of that today. It'll be a good time. We gonna go, yeah. Yes, we are gonna creep up to the front, baby. Oh, so how's everybody's week going? Romero, all I see is okay. It's going to be 105 degrees where you're at tomorrow. Oh, and you have the graduation practice. Dang, you got to stay hydrated for all that, my friend. That is really hot. I'm surprised they're going to go through with the graduation. Is that something that's just common? Like, you just are really that hot where you live? This is fun. I never really go this way, so this is really cool. I'll catch up with the rest in a moment. But it does feel fun. Oh, this gorgeous church. Look at this. No one's behind me. Let's cruise around. Look at this. This is the Cathedral of St. Joseph. Look how gorgeous this is. Hopefully you're getting this on camera. It is beautiful. Wow. Nice. All right. And catch up with the chat really quick. Okay, remember during the it's really hot where I live, so yeah. Hate practice it, but I guess they make it mandatory. Yeah, it's gotta be mandatory for all of that. I'm really happy for you though. Super happy for you. You gotta, there's little cues you gotta hit, little things you gotta hit. That's a big day for you, man. It's really cool. I really hope that you're excited, man. And we're gonna take a right. Different routes are fun to take. Bum, bum, bum. But I will say, I'm trying to keep things a little bit vague for different reasons. But, oh, she looks badass. Oh, the block is hot, bro. The block is hot. You know what? We're going to check it out. Hang on. We're going to check it out. We'll swing past. Let's see what's happening at Barclays really quick, and then we'll continue on our adventure. We could do whatever we want on our adventure. To be fair, just make sure there's no popo behind me. Okay, cool. It is a gorgeous night out. I'm so glad I decided to do this, man. The vibes are good. Week is off to a good start. Been yesterday. Oh my god, I was so freaking exhausted after my awesome day. So wait, with an e-bike, do you pay monthly or do you own it? I own this bike outright, straight own it. Yeah, there's no. It seems like the stabilization is a little funky today on Prism Live. I wonder what's going on. Um, or I'm just hitting a lot of more potholes than usual. Either way, I'm testing out this mount, so I'm just curious. I tested it out with another camera, but this is my phone that's on it, so it's a little bit of a different vibe. But no, I own this outright, 100% paid in full. You can absolutely do like a Klarna deal or something along those lines, or a payment plan, I'm sure, or put it on a card. Depends on how you rock, Depends on what you do, how you rock. Was goody, you know, you know. Let's see what's going on over here, because this is always blocked off over here. All right, we are right by Barclays and right near where the guys. There's never any cars here anymore, or they rarely have cars through here. But we are right across the way from Barclays Center. I want to check something out on the phone really quick, because I feel like Prism Live might have did a little something here, and I just want to check the settings and all that good stuff. So we'll keep things moving and grooving. For those who are just joining us, feel free to pop into the chat, say hello. Yeah, the stabilization seems all right. The views seem good. This will tell me, this will be the tail test here. All right, Barclays and all her beauty right here. Yeah, the stabilization is all right. Bearing with me, and no, this is not the last stream ever. All right, we're gonna keep things moving. All right, cool. Give me just 1 second, gang. I'm gonna put you on a really, 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 really quick hold. I just need to check something with Prism Live. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, gang. Yo, Richard, it's great to see you. Eric, it's great to see you. My apologies for that. Prism Live is being a little weird, and I was trying to fix something, and it's being odd. So let me know in the chat if there's any more oddities. Thanks for hanging with me on a quick hold there. But we're gonna keep moving and grooving, shaking and baking, baby. We are, for those just joining us, and again, thanks for the quick patience here. We, you see, the stabilization is acting really odd, and Prism Live. I should have checked everything, but honestly, like everything always flows well. But this is Barclays Center over to my left hand side. She's looking beautiful. She's looking slick. You gotta love it, right? You gotta love it. Let's see here. Bear with me. I'm gonna change something really quick. Yeah, there we go. Done. Save. I guess I can't get into any of the more settings, but listen, if you notice things are a little bumpier than usual, please forgive me. It's Prism Live. Because I'm really big on everything being smooth, but something funky is going on, but we'll get through it together and we'll still have a fun live stream. It's just, yeah, you're gonna feel it. Like these roads are bumpy, my friend. These roads are bumpy. But I'm right outside of Barclays Center, keeping it a little bit vague. But we're gonna get moving and grooving, shaking and baking, and we're gonna get into Manhattan. Okay, sweethearts. I helped this really cute lady across the street. She came up to me and she was like, "Could you help?" I was like, "Do you need help?" And she was like, "Yeah, I need help getting off the sidewalk." I was like, "Of course." So adorable. So adorable. So it's great to see everyone. I know it's been, oh my gosh, excuse me. Sorry, headphone users. My allergies are real. I know it's been a couple weeks, come out and do a live stream, but you know, you girls got to feel good about it. And I thought tonight, last time I did a live stream, we were in Bushwick, and I thought you guys would enjoy more of a night stream. And that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going past the Apple Store here, right outside of Atlantic Terminal. And I'm also testing out a new chest mount, and I'll be honest with you, I need to pull over and readjust it for you guys, so bear with me. Okay. Yep. Got the crotch shot. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think these can be. Oh, you poor guys. Sorry, you guys got the crotch shot there for a minute. I felt it go down. I felt it go down. But we're back. Yeah, I think the night streams. There we go. I think. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. You see what happens when you don't live stream for a little bit? It's like, what do I do? How do I do this again? uh, Perfect. Yeah, we're going to have a good vibe. All right, I think I got this locked in really nice. And like I mentioned before, and replay viewers, thanks for your patience here, because this is probably the 8th time you've heard this. But I'm testing out a new chest mount, and I think it's going to work great. But I just think it needs a little love, a little full light, a little this and that, a little that and this. I think I couldn't agree with you more on it being at night, because I love riding at night. Like about 2 months ago, my switch had magically fallen off my bike for my, you know what? I'm gonna do this cheat code move here. My light switch to switch my headlights on and off on my Onyx had somehow fallen off my bike. And I reached out to Onyx. They were super awesome, and they were like, "Yo, we got you." No problem. Sorry about that. And do I still have you? Is the question. No. Damn it. Oh no. Sorry about that was a bump. That was a serious bump. So it might be me, but it's a little buggy. Your city does look super sexy at night, but it could be my issue. Hmm. Buggy, let's see. I'm just gonna rewind the stream and watch it really quick. Bear with me. Buggy, how so? Because that'll be really helpful for me. I could try to fix it. Yo, Richie, it's great to see you here. What is good? How are you? Doesn't look buggy to me. Hmm. We have people watching right now, and I don't. Let's give it a couple more minutes. If this is still giving us issues, what I will do is I'll have to end the live stream and start again. I don't want to lose you guys, but maybe it's just an issue with the phone itself, right? Let me see if there's anything else I could do on my end to, because I don't want you watching a buggy stream, right? I'm glad that you're doing good, Richie. Richie, I came out to test a couple things. I got a new chest mount here to see if it'll work, and I think it's going to. No bugs on this end, but your helmet is inverting the cross. Well, that's just what it is. All right. Thanks for giving me the tea out there of like what is going on, because if I hear different stories, I'm going to stop and try to fix it. So if you're having any issues, maybe get out of the app and pop back in, and I bet that'll be it. But I am testing out a new mount, and we're going to see how it works out with the phone. So you might get a couple crotch shots. We're going to see. I mean, potholes are potholes. What are you going to do? That is hilarious about the reflection. That's great. The Holiday Inn. You're at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Let's see what I got here. All right. But I hope everyone's week is off to a fantastic start. Oh my God, I was so busy yesterday. All I can do was like get in my bed and get to sleep yesterday. Seriously. I was roasted, man. It's busy in my end of the world. Today, same thing, but yes, beep beep beep. You hear his little beep? His little beep sounded like a GI Joe toy dying. Oh, fuck this guy. There we go. There we go. Whee! But today was more of the same, but I really, really wanted to get out because our air quality is going to be trashola tomorrow here in New York City and probably beyond. So please keep that in mind if you are here in the city or right outside of the city or adjacent. Like, our air quality isn't going to be the very best. And like, whoop, like I was saying before, you got to watch yourself, motherfuckers. All right? Your girl's coming in hot. Girl's coming in hot. Air quality is not going to be so phenomenal. And then I think Thursday it's supposed to rain here. Oh shit, look, they're putting in a Chick-fil-A here at this corner. I think a Sophie's empanada place used to be there. Oh, that's depressing, man. That's depressing. Are you guys getting a good view? Just noticed that. I wouldn't call it crotch shot, but it's more of the fanny pack. All right. Can I go or yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I got the fanny pack because the fanny pack is where your. I think I have an idea for the chest mount at maybe not the stoplight. Yo, they got a Raising Cane's right here downtown Brooklyn. There's a lot going on, baby. Looks good? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys telling me because, when you live stream, it's like you just don't know until you ask, until you do the damn thing. But I have had a lot of fun going out and filming. So I do have more content for you guys coming up. I learned a painful lesson with my Osmo Action Cam 4, and that was that somehow it flipped over to slow mode. And so everything was recorded in slow motion at like eight speed. And beyond that, one painful lesson I learned is, you could speed that up in editing and still have gorgeous footage, but you lose the audio. And I was having what I thought was a hilarious conversation with you guys, and not a lick of it was recorded. So I'm going through the footage, and I'm thinking of doing a fun little voiceover thing, or just maybe I put on some badass music and you guys vibe with it. And YouTube was hysterical, and I had to reach out to my distribution company for my music because they were like, it's not I didn't get a copyright strike or anything like that, but they were like, and there's no impact to the channel. But in the last video I did for you guys, oh, you guys could have a better view. Hang on. I know it looks good, and it does look good, not for nothing, but it could look better. So we're going to fix that. All right. It does look beautiful, but it could look better, and I know what to do. So talks amongst yourselves. Talks amongst yourselves, class. I'm kidding. Jack in the Box? We're talking Jack in the Box? What? Nevo. Oh, keep it here? Okay. Yo, Sean's Art. It's great to see you here. Heck yeah. Okay, you like it here? Because I just want to make sure you guys are getting a good view. If you guys are giving me a thumbs up, I'm all about it. I do need to tighten up the straps a little bit, though. That's definitely a thing. So give me a second. And I think that'll inadvertently help, but it feels pretty loosey-goosey on your homegirl, so give me a moment. Thanks for bearing with me. So wait a second. I'm going to check the chat in a second, but I saw what are we talking about? Hang on. Let me back it up here. Hang on. What's up, Richard? Yeah. Des, I'm so happy you're here. I love you. Sean's Art, amazing. What's your favorite French fries? Oh my God, keep it here. Here we go. Arby's curly fries for life. Yo, I'm gonna destroy the chat. And yo, whose tacos go hard? Don't have any Jack in the Box. Oh yeah, it's been ages, but I'll take your word for it. The sourdough hits hard. Yo, this is a very important chat that we're having right now. This is very, very important. I'm going to blow up the chat and say Popeyes. What's up with the Popeyes fries? Yo, what is up with the Popeyes fries? Ah! I'm gonna fucking have a meltdown talking about the Popeyes fries. Listen. This is a very serious conversation, okay? We only have very serious conversations here on Gen City TV channel. Okay, everything's looking good, right? Yeah, right. We're going to Manhattan. We're having a night ride, baby. I appreciate you spending some of your time here with me. If it's your first time checking this out, please consider liking, subscribing. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your exes. Psych. Don't tell them shit. You shouldn't be able to tell them shit because you shouldn't even have them in your phone, okay? If you have them in your phone, take them out. I'm just having fun with you guys. But if we're talking French fries, Popeyes. You know who's a strong contender too? And I haven't had it in ages. It's been literally like a couple of years. Because my mom, she gets on these Whopper kicks every now and again. So then, we just have a Whopper together. Oh, I'm going over the Manhattan Bridge. But most importantly, French fries. So, okay, what do we have in front? Is this somebody is that an electric scooter? Yo, it moves pretty slow. Okay, bye. Anyone behind me? No. Cool. Me. I'm going to. Bye. All right. But Burger King's French fries. What I was trying to say. Watch out, city bike. Because these city bikers. Ugh. You know they're getting really serious about e-bikes here in the city now. So I just want to tell my friends watching this and the homies on the replay, before you run the red light, or it's not even running the red light, just making sure that you can go because you have the walk sign. These two dipshits next to each other. I can't stand that either. Look how beautiful the city looks, though. Yeah, yeah. But my point I'm trying to make here, all right, is that they're going to give you a ticket and they expect you to show up in criminal court. You're not going to be able to pay the ticket online anymore. I think it's a $190 ticket, by the way. They're going to take your ass to criminal court. It's absolutely ridiculous. So you're going to have to take a day off of work, go to court. You already know the dipshit who gave you the ticket, he or she, they ain't showing up. They're too busy on their phone playing games. So they're not showing up. So just please be careful. I've been trying to be really mindful of because they've been tickling cyclists, okay? They've been ticketing people on e-bikes as well, but they've been tickling. Oh my God. I've been talking literally since 8 a.m. So please forgive me and my funky stutter. It is what it is. But they've been pulling over cyclists, like people on the city bikes who are running, running the lights, not stopping at stop signs. Not that I'm exactly mad at that, but 190 tickets to where you show up at criminal court, like criminal court. What the absolute F? That's all Fs. Those are Fs across the board. So just be careful, my friends. If you're riding here in New York City, I think if you're in a big group, you're probably fine. Even if you're in a small group, you're probably going to be okay. But just, oh shit up. He told me to turn my light down. I hope it blinded him. Well, he had his little stupid kitchen light on his forehead. But I digress. I digress. Oh, what do we got here? So please be careful is what I'm trying to say. All right. Ooh, the streets are alive. There is a zillion people here at this corner bar as we enter in the Lower East Side. Boom, 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 boom. But I have a cool place I want to take you guys to, so I just got to pop in the address and then we'll get going because I can't remember off the top of my head. But just be careful. I'm going to be careful too. Like I said, if you're riding in a group where you're doing one of our notorious, infamous group rides, I mean, it'll be all right, but they're going to ticket your ass and you're going to be pretty upset about it. And I'm going to be upset for you. And I don't like, those are the vibes we don't want, right? It's crazy. 1 minute, it's because the commissioner hates e-bikes. They hate e-bikes. And not only like e-bikes, like what the high-powered mamma jammas that we're riding, I'm saying they hate the city bikes' asses too. They hate their ass too. So, what are you going to do? All right. So just careful, my friends, as always. Let me just do that. Okay, cool. I just had to make a little adjustment here. Let me catch up with chat. If I lived in New York City, I would never eat at any of the chain restaurants. Yeah, I feel that. We don't. Sometimes as a joke, we'll go and like my bestie and I, we are supposed to go to Olive Garden. The only Olive Garden I know about, there's two I know about. There's one in Times Square, and then there's one at 23rd and something. But yeah, we don't. I'm going to give my business to somewhere else. I'm definitely not going to give my business to the big old one, the big old one. All right, all right, chat. Give me a moment. I love you, but we're going to. I got to ignore you for a minute. Talks amongst yourselves. You be good kids. No, give me a second. I'll get chat back up in a second. All right. Let's see. There we go. Nice. That works. I need to be over there. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. I'm gonna do that. But sometimes it's fun to go to the tourist bullshit spots. There's that one place right outside in Times Square, and you are like in the thick of Times Square, man. Like, ugh. But I think it's called. Is it Pink's Tacos, Des? If you're still here, that place. It was. I mean, it was pretty fucking good. It was pretty dang good. All right. Boom. I'm not gonna tell you guys where we're going, but it's gonna be a moment. We're gonna have a little moment. We're gonna have a little moment. It's gonna be a little fun. Woo, girl, these hanging a Larry, hanging a Larry. Broadway. Wow, can you see this? It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Whoa. All right, let's do half C's. Pink's, that's what it is. Pink's is delightful, yeah. I mean, it's pizza. Domino's sucks. It's too garlicky. I feel so. A really great friend of mine lives right out. She lives in LA, okay, and we all know that that's a desolate place for delicious, delicious pizza, and she's so upset about it, and I feel bad for her. We literally talk about it all the time. But she told me the other day she ordered some freaking something with some pretzel crust, and um it was a pretzel crust, and it was stuffed, and all kinds of shit going on, bro. I was like, what? I was like, they're not making no shit like that in New York City. It sounded like a Pizza Hut mess of some sort. All right, let's go this way. Well, I'm passing all the churches today, just for you, just for chat, just for chat. The Lord is trying to tell us something. And it said, stop at the stoplight or you get a $190 ticket. And I said, amen. Long John Silver? What? Is there still Long John Silver? I thought those closed. Did they? I thought they closed around here. That's a thing? I love this conversation. This is a very good conversation. Long John Silver, man, does nothing but destroy my stomach, just like into several pieces. You see me, girl? I stopped at the stoplight. Yeah, yeah, it's super greasy. Yuck. Okay, perfect. We are doing great. Excellent. Oh, you stumbled across one in Wisconsin. Well, that makes sense. Maybe they closed them, out over here on the East Coast because I really I don't recall them. I mean, there might be, sometimes out in Queens. I swear, man. It's like there'll be like one one left Red Lobster out in Queens. But I think is Red Lobster still holding on tight? The best thing about that place is those cheesy biscuit things. Oh my god, they're to die for. I went to my favorite coffee spot in the city well, not in the city, but by me this morning. I walked out to it really early this morning. I'm so grateful they wake up, they open up early and all that fun shit. And then they were bringing them in. They have those cheddar chive biscuits. Oh, it was so hard not to get one of those. I'm doing so good sticking keto, you know? Got to make sure the summer body is summer bodying. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Richie, I need a new seat, my friend. I need that tapia goodness. This onyx seat she's cooked. God bless her, but she's cooked. But if you're enjoying the show and we're just hanging out here, we're in Manhattan. We're just cruising around. I love this because this no way, shape, or form is there a ton of traffic that I'm usually going through. And listen, and that's why I don't always like riding through Manhattan on the live stream and everything, whether on live stream or all right, let me hang this right. Live stream or otherwise, because it's always tons of traffic here. So, this might be a thing, who knows. But I wanted to get a little live streaming in, a little something for you guys. All right, let me check something really quick. All right, things are looking good. Neville, I must confess, there's a Pizza Hut on the ground floor of my apartment complex, right next to Tim Hortons. Boy, it doesn't get more Canadian than that. And I've eaten at both in the past, but not recently. Listen, completely acceptable. I thought you were going to say that it was the same day that you ate at both the Pizza Hut and at the Tim Hortons, which, again, I would absolutely applaud. Kurt Affair, we have Kurt Affair in the house. Yo, it's great to see you. Everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City, riding around all the boroughs on an e-bike, just vibing and having a good time. What y'all New Yorkers know about carne asada fries? Let me tell you, we know everything about carne asada fries. The people that I know here in the chat, you might start a war with them. So, Sean's art, it's great to see you here. I'm thrilled you're here, my friend. Yo, JF, how are you? You just got done with the live stream. Where'd you go? What'd you do? Tell me everything. Tell me everything, my friend. All right, chat. I'm gonna be right in there, back in there. Oh, I hate. Not a big fan of these old school. I shouldn't say that because there's a tremendous amount of history over this brick road I'm going over. But I feel like I talk like this, but it's gonna be real cute when we get there. So I do it for you. I do it for you, chat. But carne asada fries, like, what do we know about it? Romero, I think you want to start a war. I'm convinced that you want to start a fight. There's no fighting here, brother. Only love. Only love. Because that's fucking crazy talk, man. Okay, hang a left onto Varric. Copy. But we know a whole lot about the carne asada fries. I mean, I know for a fact, I had a quick look, and I know who's in chat right now, or hopefully is still in chat. They're one of the best cooks I know. And bro, like, what? What? Oh my god, what is happening with these? All right, well, I'm gonna go with the friends over here. Is this a two-way bike lane or just a one-way? Because I need to get over. All right, no big deal. Fuck them. Fuck them if they can't check a joke. Fuck them. All right. Give me a second. Gonna do what I hate seeing people do, but it's literally my only way to get there in an efficient way. There we go. Because we're almost there. And we are here. And Boston makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Uh-oh. Are we attacking Romero in the chat? It'll be hey, Romero is graduating this Thursday. He is graduating high school. So he's going to be out in the world and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, let's check this out. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I wanted to play the song, but I was worried that they'll give me the copyright. But here we are, cause we ain't afraid of no ghost. You walked right here? Perfect. Oh, you did a live stream in the city? Amazing. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Da, da. Will you tell the SD to get their shit together, Romero? But yeah, this is where I wanted to take you guys. Figured we'd do a little something different. I always got you in Brooklyn. We're always doing fun stuff there. And since I was going to hop on a quick live stream, I figured, hey, I ain't afraid of no ghost. So ladder 8, our incredible fire department. Here it is, baby. How fun is it's one thing. I've had you on a different setting, but that's okay. Boy, you don't live stream for like 2 weeks, and it's like, how do I do this again? But yeah, how freaking cool is this, right? This is awesome. Yo, Mad Lab, how are you? It's great to see you. I'm glad you're here. So we ain't afraid of no ghost. And we are at 8 Hook and Ladder, the Ghostbuster building. Like, how freaking fun is that? You saw the house for the first time in February? That's great. Yeah, this is so nice. It'll be sick if, like, something went down and we actually got the car out here. But this is beautiful, right? I want to take you guys here. Let me just hang on really quick. Catch the vibes. We ain't afraid of no ghost. But again, as a reminder, I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. All means, if you're enjoying this type of content, I ride all around New York City. And we got a little night ride. Sorry, this is all in my hand. We got a little night ride going on. We're going to keep on cruising. But I want to point out, look how Empire State Building. She's looking really cute tonight, right? Too bad it is, but you know, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I think they had a great season. I think they had a great season. I mean, my girls, Liberty, they just keep winning, but that's besides the point. What do you 80s kids know about Thundercats? Or is that biker mice? Am I reading that correctly? Or do I need a bunch of put my glasses on? YouTube took a lot of monetization away from a bunch of YouTubers. Well, too bad. That sucks for them. That's terrible. I am not monetized yet, but what would help is if you like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about your homegirl, Miss Gen City. And one day, I will be monetized, and it'll be a blast. But as for now, we just get to enjoy super fun views like this and cool rides like this as well. And the city, she's looking so cute. And honestly, like shout out to the iPhone 16 because this looks really, really great at night. Biker Mice is the actual cartoon. Okay, I'm not familiar with that, but Thundercats, ho! I think that Phoebe's cute and pretty, and does it chip off the old block, just just like her granddad. There you go. That is what I want for my channel, also, Jen. Yeah, I mean we're out here, we hustle, we do the things, and we're having fun. I have so much fun doing this. I know I've had to put my safety first, so I was a little on the fence about today, or about tonight rather, but I kept the title really vague. People know where I'm at. You guys know where I'm at. We're good. We're good. Also, happy Pride. We are in the month of June, so we're doing it up, buttercups. So yeah, hooks and ladders took you there. We're gonna keep on riding around the city and just have a really good time doing it. And again, if you're enjoying this good time, please, 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 it helps out the channel so, so much. If you like and subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. That's what you want for your channel. Heck yeah. Neville says the show Romero's talking about is the biker the biker mice from Mars. Okay. Maybe now I'm picking up what you're putting down. That sounds so much more familiar. As a former YouTuber or YouTube Plus channel, YouTube is very strict with the policies. You literally have to censor yourself as if you were a kid's channel. Well, I'm not a kids channel, and I click all the little buttons to say that I'm not, and let it be known that this content here is not intended for the children's, not at all. So, listen, I think all the platforms have their moments of being strict. I think Twitch can be weird. I think they could all be weird, bro. But so far, so good with YouTube. Honestly, the only issue I've really had has been with music, and it's not even an issue. Like they haven't given me a hard time about anything. Though I think I was in it was on a Coney Island stream, and I went in and brought that Warrior shirt, and there was some song playing somewhere in the background, and then that's when they were like, "Oh, you can remove this part, or keep it, but it limits your views." And I was like, yeah, "Take it out. I'm just buying a Warriors shirt, or just mute it so you can't hear me talking." But so freaking what? But yeah, let's ride through the city a little bit. Let's go through the city during the evening. This is fucking amazing, bro. There's so much less traffic out here. My God, it's awesome. And again, if you're super enjoying the vibes, like, subscribe, tell your friends, grab some clips that you enjoy. But in the meantime, look at beautiful New York City from my tatas. I mean, my chest. I'm just having fun. But what else are we talking about? Did we wrap up that French fry conversation? Because I was moving and grooving, so I didn't have a chance to really dive deep into that other than offer my insight of Popeyes being at the very top of the list, Burger King getting a shout out, and then we talked about carne asada fries. Oh my God. I thought the chat was going to melt down, honestly. I thought that was a meltdown moment for us, but we survived. Where am I? I'm on West Broadway. Perfect. And look, man, there's like, and I think I said this before and I'll say it again. I'll go down Park. Let's get away from these cars and do just exactly that. Perfect. Here we go. And then I'll cut over. But the reason I really enjoy taking us through Brooklyn so often is like it's just not. I don't know. Well, one, it's like a comfort thing, right? I'm a Brooklynite, so it's like, all right, I know exactly where to go, where to avoid particular parts of traffic, all that fun shit. But here in the city, man, it's just like sometimes it is just jammed. So just cruising through here in the evening, it's so nice. And it's absolutely beautiful out. Absolutely stunning. Just stunning. Hang right on Broadway. Yo, Israel, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you here. Man, it's great to see everybody. Hello, New Zealand. We got New Zealand in the house. Everybody, please welcome our brand new homie from New Zealand. Honored to have you join us. What do you know about GoBots? Look at Romero taking us back. My goodness, GoBots. Do we remember GoBots, gang? GoBots? If how about this? How about this? Voltron. Does anybody want to talk about Voltron? Hmm? Do we want to talk about Voltron? I know everybody in here is deeply familiar with the Transformers. And listen, if we weren't familiar with the Transformers, then I would have to be like, I would be sad. I would feel sad if you didn't know about the Transformers. We're on Broadway right now. Look how beautiful. Look at this site. We're going to cook down here. I'm the female pit bull. You know what? I'm not mad at that. Instead of being, Miss 305, I'll be like 718. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Let me let me get let me get going here. Let's do a little rip. Let's do a little rip if we can. Passing Fulton Center on my left. Don't do it. Don't do it, little boy. Who's going to the Mermaid Day parade in Coney Island? Because that's going to be a vibe. There is, you know what? I'm not even going to say. I'll try to surprise you guys with it. All right, this asshole guy, please. I will cook you in the Sonics. Respectfully. Respectfully. Wall Street. St. Patrick's over to my right. You see me stopping at the stoplights? Come on, gang. Responsible. What a responsible young lady I've become. Bye. Hell yeah. See what's up with the bull. Can I stop in here? Yeah. Yeah. Just do a little pit stop for you guys. Look at the bull. Look at the bull. There we go. How about that, chat? Are we going to check out the balls? We're going to feel the balls. The only time on this channel I will talk about balls. Is this against the law? Am I going to be censored for this, maybe? Maybe. Who knows? So that's fun, right? Like everyone looks to be having fun. That's killer. It's good. Oh, no. would be stopping at stoplights, Des, in my dreams. But here's the bull, and you know the story with the bull. Oh, we got Viking in the house. Welcome, welcome. So glad that you're here, man. I got these damn motorcycle gloves. There we go. It's a little bit of a better shot. And of course, the deal is you touch the balls, it's for good luck. So there's another really great shot. And you know, you can screenshot that. And then you got this guy right here. He's making really good money and he wants to take your picture. So come and visit him when you come to see the bull. Thank you. You're so welcome. And here's you can leave tips and all that good stuff. Look at wanted New Yorker wanted for good behavior. That's me. That's me right there. I mean, for stopping at all those stoplights, come on. No, but what they do here is really cool. They got a printer set up. They take your picture. They look at that. Boom, happening in real time. Look at that. That's me. Are you serious? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. You guys have got to wanted for good behavior. Chat, it is confirmed. I am a New Yorker that is wanted for good behavior. Look at me. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is so awesome. Killer. So you got that. And then you got that. Oh, didn't you miss me? Aren't you glad I'm live streaming again? Oh my God. This is really, really, really cool. That's really cool. I'm so glad that we stopped by here. That was really nice of him. But listen, I always want to shout out those folks because that's a hard hustle when you're just taking, photos of tourists and all that good stuff. And they are always out here in all kinds of different weather, right? So shout out to them. This is really fun. One last time. Look at that. There's your girl. There's the proof. Wanted for good behavior. You see? See, Des? This is for not running all of those red lights. God bless. What a great life. I'm so blessed and highly favored. You guys are too. You guys are too. I'm not the only one. All right. Let's get you back on my chesticle. And let me get this incredible piece of art in a safe place. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Because I haven't really talked to you guys too much. And that's unacceptable. These people, they should know that. Here we go. We're going to flip this around. Can I flip it around? Boom. Yo, you see that? You see it. 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 Look at that. Wait a second. Again. Come on. It's right here. I know it's backwards because that's just what the vibes are. You see it. You see it. You see it. You know it. You see it. How you guys doing on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday evening? It's great to see you guys. This is the next album cover, obviously. This is what the next song is about. Wanted for good behavior. It doesn't get any better. This should be a t-shirt. This is the new shirt. We're doing it. This is going to be the new shirt. It's a pretty great picture, too. You see that? Oh, you like the horns on the helmet? Hell yeah. Feeling horny, baby. I just got have another pair coming out to me as a gift from Helmet Flare. So shout out to them. And I'm going to have it on. I love this Icon helmet. This helmet is so comfortable. It fits perfect. There's another helmet that I have that I'm getting the horns for, and they're sending me, and then the company is going to send me new liners for the inside because it's just the helmet doesn't fit as tight as it should anymore. So that's not safe. So yo, Viking, what's good? You want the helmet? Hey, okay. Could you imagine wearing a helmet on stage playing? I mean, it's really light, but it'd be hard to headbang after a while. You'd just be like, and then you would be like, damn, I have metal neck like no other. How do I have the mic set up? That's a fantastic question. I'm going to show you. Just like this. This is the tiny little microphone that exists right in my helmet. And what I do is that I put Velcro on the end here, and I have a Velcro, pardon me, within my helmet, and I take it, and just push down, boom, and that's it. So I've been getting a lot of questions about. Everyone's like, "Yo, you sound so crisp." I'm actually about to get, and anyone who really loves mics, let me know. I know everyone, the Rode mics are super dope, and I love them. Don't get me wrong. But I think I'm going to get the DJI ones, and then it has a transmitter. Oh, and then the last piece, there is a transmitter on my phone that I'm using to stream with. Let me clean this little thing, because not that I mind it, but just, I want you guys to see me nice. I want you guys to see me nice. Hopefully that'll help. It helped a little. As long as the other shit's clean, then it's good. Yeah, the Rode mics are really, really great. Don't get me wrong. The reason that I like the DJI ones, they're just as small as the one that I have in here, and I have two of these. So this one will last me up about to 6 hours, and I have a second one, and it's really great too because if if I'm talking with someone, like I want to start doing like fun interview stuff, then I could give them a microphone, right? And then you guys get to hear them just as good. Um, but the DJI ones, just to be a tech nerd for a minute, they're magnetic, and beyond live streaming is I also use the Osmo camera, the Osmo Action 4, because eventually I'll have a third connection, and then for streaming I will be able to stream mainly the Osmo camera here for my chest, right? Or I'll put it at the bottom of my helmet. I've been hesitant to do the bottom of the helmet because I think it's a better experience for you guys when it's on my chest, because I like my head's on a swivel while I'm writing, and I don't think you guys will like that. I don't think, we could test it out. We can see, try a couple live streams and see if you guys are down with that. But I think you guys, it would just be like not a good time necessarily. But the DJI microphone, it'll have the connector for my iPhone, so you guys can hear me great on a stream. And a huge reason why I really want to get it is because it'll connect wirelessly to that particular camera. So all my bases are covered at a really good price. Like, you'll hear me fantastic whether I'm live streaming for my iPhone Pro Max, or if I'm using just the Osmo Action Cam 4 here on my chest, and boom, super easy. And I really enjoy that you guys get to hear me clear, because when I watch other moto vloggers, I don't know if I would call myself a moto vlogger because I'm on an e-bike, not a motorcycle. So maybe this is a new genre that we're in, but I very much enjoy having crisp audio and being able to hear people. But yeah, I just saw that a question about CBGBs in the chat. It's heartbreaking, but I will tell you this: Suicide City was one of the last bands ever to play at CBGBs, and that is a fantastic, fantastic memory to have. Because that DVD, if you look up Suicide City live at CBGBs on YouTube, you'll find some really great footage from that particular show. It's one of my favorite shows ever. It was such an electric and eclectic evening. Is one of my proudest moments in my musical career, because CBGBs has a tremendous amount of history for me and for anyone who is here in the rock and metal and hardcore world. And man, I really miss CBGBs. And I know the one thing that's constant here about New York City. We'll get to writing, because I'm sure guys don't want to stare at me this whole time and hear me, because I'll talk to you guys. I will talk all day. All right, it's what I literally do for a living. But jokes aside, I CBGB's was just so special, and the city has just changed tremendously, especially after COVID, to where we're losing a lot of live music to be able to play at particular places. So it's either you're trying to pack out, say, Irving Plaza, Gramercy is still. Oh, I love that venue. I love seeing bands at that venue, and I know I've played it. I just can't remember what band. Maybe it was Suicide City, but okay, I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking. I tell you what, I'm great at the talking piece. I got that part down. But um, the one thing constant about living here in New York City is change, right? And you're either with that or you're not with that. And I think that as a musician, if being here as an artist and as a full time musician is really important for you, I think it's really important for you to expand your horizons and be open to different opportunities that will come your way. I'm still convinced that this is one of the best places for you to live in terms of your musical career, but explore TV, explore Broadway. I mean, gang, Broadway is a steady paycheck, okay? You only have Mondays off, but it's a steady paycheck, and it's a nice paycheck. I just think the disadvantage is as an artist, um, you're tucked underneath the stage or side stage. You're not always seen, right? Um, my bestie and I and another good friend of ours, we went to go see Drag the Musical a couple months ago, and even then, they had a kick-ass band playing live, mind you, but they were tucked away in a corner. The only way you would have been able to see them is if you were literally, I think, like front row, and you took a look to your right, and then you saw them. But I don't want to discourage anyone, especially if you're an artist, a musical artist, from coming to New York City. You can absolutely get it done here. It's just think about Broadway, think about TV, think about off Broadway. Off Broadway is a fantastic opportunity for you to network, still play, make some money, and not have to live in a shoebox. Or if you do live in a shoebox, at least you can live in a shoebox where the cover fits. You know what I mean? Like, um, because I don't necessarily believe in the starving artist mantra that a lot of people have. I think you can be, especially these days in 2025, you can be really clever on how you make your money. And I know, like, not all artists are super extroverted like someone like me. In fact, a lot of great artists and songwriters are pretty introverted and might not even know how to act. And this could all seem overwhelming and scary, but there's still a lot of opportunity. I mean, TikTok has a tremendous amount of opportunity for you. IG, just going on a live stream, go on Twitch and start playing your songs, or start just showing the world how talented you are with whatever you do. That's the advantage you have these days versus when I was coming up as a musician, right? And we didn't. I'm not saying, oh, back in my day we didn't have the internet. It's kind of true, a little bit true, a little bit true. Okay, it's the early '90s. The internet. We had the big .com boom. It went boom, and then it went, and everyone lost a shit ton of money, and then everyone figured out how to use the internet. But that's a rant I could go on forever, but I just want to, hopefully you guys are enjoying that particular rant and going on and on. Richard said, I remember back in the day living in San Antonio, metal bands played nightly. That's because San Antonio and Texas overall, back in the day, had one of the very busiest and best metal scenes possible, besides here in New York City, because we had Typo Negative, we had Life of Agony, Agnostic Front. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. But Texas, what you had, Pantera, you had what, Exhorter, I think was their name. You had some real heavy hitters coming out of Texas, and Texas metal, man, has this like it has this groove to it. You gotta love it. I mean, I love it. I love it. Well, listen, let's get you back on the chesticle and let's get moving. And again, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Oh, by the way, we're ready a song that's a mix between Suicide City and Fear Factory. Hope you like it when we send it straight to you, my sister, my brother. I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to hear it for sure. So let's get you all turned around and set up properly. There we go. And while I've been here, there's been a bunch of people here, taking, a lot of tourists on a beautiful, beautiful Taco Tuesday evening. Some people touching the ball, some of them not. I think some people don't know that's a thing because when I was over there filming the balls, people were like, "What? What is this?" Romero says, "I hope y'all don't get it." Am I Genso? But it's funny how that Jennifer's talking about the internet. Her generation was the one that literally we did invent the Al Gore invented the internet. That's what he was on and on about when he was trying to run for president. He's like, "I invented the internet." Meow 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 meow. But we did. Gen X did. I mean, and that's a big fact. I'm just saying that my generation, the Gen Xers, we didn't get it right first. We didn't. We didn't get a lot of things right. All right, but that's for neither here nor there. All right. Well, sorry I went through that red light. Please forgive me. I'm going to pray to God. All right. Thank you. Amen. See? Oh, it's green now. I'm gonna go. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Listen, hit that like button. It is so outrageously helpful to the channel itself. We got the trash truck. Shout out to sanitation. Alrighty. But yeah, Al Gore invented the internet, allegedly. But beyond that, we yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I guess the reason I'm like, is because I was a web developer. That was one of my first like quote unquote real jobs, you know what I'm saying? And let's do this. Check out some peer reviews over here. And I was working on this government contract as a web developer, and then it was like so many people. I'll tell you exactly what happened because I lived it. So many people like put a ton of money into the different .coms, and it just didn't pan out. Like the website I was working on was, and I was running a database. So I learned some SQL and all that good stuff besides the HTML and JavaScript because I was running a database of parts over 50,000 parts. Your girl's smart, man. I got some smarts up there. Until then, I got into sales, and then there's no looking back after that. I don't know if you're seeing this, but the bridge looks amazing, baby. And I'll never forget both my boss and I. We were a small team. It was myself, my boss. I don't even know exactly what this motherfucker did. Excuse my French, but I really don't know what he did, other than sit in his office thinking he was real cute. But skipping that, I was doing all this coding and making sure it was the right parts that were up and all that good stuff. And we got laid off on Thanksgiving Eve. And I remember my car had broke down the day before, and I was just a mess. I was a kid. To me, I was a kid. I was like, what, 22 years old, 21, 22. So, it was the end of the world in my head. Like, oh my God. And everything worked out. But like there was a ton of like misassumptions in terms of how valuable the internet was going to be. And so the reason I say that is because we knew it was going to be incredible. We just didn't know how incredible it was going to be. Like, what did incredible look like? Incredible had a look, but what did it look like? What was it? So look at this. We are at Pier. We are at Pier 17, which is a really popular meetup spot for us e-bikers. Someone said e-vlogging, and I really, really dig that. I dig that. I think that's the move. And there's some really great content creators in terms of like all things e-bike that really focus in on the bikes themselves. I'm just out here with some cameras and a microphone talking shit. So the difference is very real. But look at this. There's an event letting out right now. I wonder who played, but they're happy. We got some salsa playing down there. This is Pier 17, baby. Yo, Del, no, it's great to hear. It was great seeing you, Des. I love you. I'll text you later. Del, it's great to have you. Loving the night ride. Excellent. I say the internet isn't incredible, but I say it's more strange. The internet is more strange for sure. Jumping off, my favorite human. I love you, love you, Des. Y'all millennials. Yeah, the millennials got it right. My opinion. And then it's been Gucci from there. And Gen X were always supportive. There needs to be Nivelle. There needs to be a music union. They have something like that. They created after COVID that's helped people support themselves after COVID. So that's really cool. I appreciate everyone in the chat. The chat is popping tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. Your support coming here on the channel, it means the world to me. It really, really keeps me motivated to keep doing these for you guys. We were just under the Prince Rogers Nelson Memorial Highway. Oh, there you go. It was still the old Pier 17. In 2009 when you came. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Miss seeing you live. Yeah. Well, I had a weird incident. I think it's been addressed. I think most importantly, I feel like in a good place, right? But I'm still going to do a mix of content for you guys. Like, so there'll be some recorded stuff, which I really want to make incredible for you guys in terms of like really good shots, and I get to be more artistic, and then I'm going to be able to like let's see if I don't want my signal to f up a little bit, so we'll make this quick. But I wanted to show you guys these views. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to my Puerto Ricans in the chat. Puerto Rican Pride is coming up. There's one in Brooklyn and one in the city. But I want to do just a really quick pit stop here. I want to just show you guys the views because it's absolutely freaking incredible. But I also know, like, let me know if the signal gets a little funky because that's been my experience, unfortunately, over here. But maybe it won't. All right, let's get you off the chesticle. Beautiful. So, yeah, Pier 17 right there. Then, of course, you have the Manhattan Bridge. Get a little bit closer there. Oh, and then right across the way, we have a spot. This is Brooklyn, baby. This is Brooklyn all day. Yeah, I agree. Bad signals suck, but hopefully it looks like we're hanging tight right now. But right across the way is Brooklyn Bridge Park, pardon me. And that at Brooklyn Bridge Park, like that's the spot that we go to quite often. Now we got the ferry going. Look how fast the ferry's going, cooking, right? And then way down into our right here, I'm going to try to get it. There she is. It's the Verrazano Bridge all the way down there. That's as deep as I could zoom on this particular phone. And I don't know if Prism Live is definitely a little weird. I should have checked the settings before I'd left, but this is good. So yeah, that's Brooklyn for you, right, gang? Come on. It is such a gorgeous night. So what you got over there is Brooklyn Bridge Park area. Look at the lights. And then Dumbo right next to its left. We have another ferry coming in. Just beautiful. And then the bridge closest to us is the Manhattan Bridge. And she's looking really beautiful tonight. It could not gotten any better, really, guys. You could even make out the American flag up there at the top. And then not too far for the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm sorry. I think I said Manhattan. My apologies. This is the Brooklyn Bridge, gang. Further in the distance, you do get to see the Manhattan Bridge. It's got a train going through it right now. It's just right underneath. This is a cool kind of setup view of it. Everybody living their life. Everybody doing their thing. Boom. And there you have it. Let's try to see if we the Brooklyn Bridge. I apologize for I misspoke there. I was just riding on the Manhattan Bridge, so I just have the Manhattan Bridge stuck in my mind. There's the American flag flying. She looks cute. Yeah. Whatever happened to the bridge, that boat incident back in May? Well, they are. It's so tragic, man. And look, and behind us. Hello, this is right behind us here at Pier 17. It looks so beautiful here at night. And this is a free museum as well. I think that's something I definitely fail to point out to a lot of people because I fell in love with Pier 17 because of always coming here for the group ride, a lot of the group rides that we do, because there's some power here. I don't think the power works here anymore, but there's been power. But there's the Wavertree Museum is here. And then they have a new boat leaving out of here, too. I know this is going to be hard to read, but sail New York Harbor. You could sail New York Harbor from here, from Pier 17. Tickets and sailing schedule, it says seaportmuseum.org. I know that's hard for you to read because it's so dark, but you can. And the port, you could even see the different, they got, I know it's dark, but they got the little lines here all set up for you. And then you're able to, and you could do all this for free. You leave from here from Pier 17. So pretty amazing. It's a lively night, man. It's lively, but like not jam packed, if that makes sense. And over at Pier, right next to Pier 17, this place is really cool. A little bit more. This place was all pink over, like in February. This is one of my first live streams. I went in over there and checked everything out. Super dope. And then I know it's just gonna seem like a speck in the sky. Too. Let's see if we could try to get her. There she is. Not the best. She just looks like but it's a start. It's a start. But yeah, Pier 17. I'm thrilled the signal didn't take a big dump. But look how absolutely gorgeous this is. And so your question, you got to from the boat. I would love to live stream from the boat. I think, before I put you back on the chesticle, we got a little wee woo up here. There you go. What's going on? What are they doing? What was I going to say? Let me clean this for you guys really quick. I think my little hands have been on it. There we go. I don't know if it's necessarily better, but there you go. There you go. I just had a hard time getting it to come in clear. Okay. Yeah, the boat. We could do a live stream from the boat. There's a question. Whatever happened to the bridge? So the Brooklyn Bridge is fine. The Brooklyn Bridge is good, but of course there was two fatalities. It's so traffic, so terrible. Sorry, it's tragic, tragic. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little tired. My apologies. Um, but there is a really beautiful memorial under the Brooklyn Bridge for those lives lost that people have left. Different things at. So there's beautiful flowers there, candles. It's a really, really nice memorial that people have done. So I know it was in the news cycle and then it was out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you guys on a charger really quick just for the stream. And then we're going to head back over the bridge. And then how it's crazy how it happened from my understanding of how things happen. And please do the research for yourself to ensure that you have the correct information. But the one of the stories, because a lot of misinformation went out about that particular incident. I don't know how the f that happened, but it did. But from my understanding, is that the power went out. So how to navigate the bad boy was like damn near impossible. But that's my understanding of it. Um, Definitely please go do your research. I am in no way, shape, or form a journalist in that capacity. I was just a human being who was like, man, this is fucking awful. There we go. Let's make sure that we're charging. Sorry, gang. I know it's a dark screen right now. And we are charging. Beautiful. It's crazy how it happened, though. And so, hey, man, like, that's a tragedy that could. So the bridge is fine. Structurally, it's absolutely fine. Keep those people in your mind, man. They came to New York City to do naval training, and they didn't get to leave and go back home to their family. So just reflect on that for a minute. Makes you feel really grateful to be in the spot that you're in, or at least that's what it does for me. A thump on the head to a New York Post for letting people make racist. Oh, the New York Post, man, they thrive off of that. All they want is the engagement. Neville, you're so right, though. The comments, I think I remember reading something along the same lines, like literally almost the same thing. And I was really disappointed in the comments, too. Not that, like, I'm expecting people to, in this day and age, people just say just the most terrible things online. They'll never say it to your face, though. Not at all, but they will say it quickly online. But, you can delete that. You know what I'm saying? You could be a responsible magazine, if you will, and delete those kind of comments because there was a ton of racist stuff on there everywhere too. To be fair, in certain places that I looked at, I saw some really effed up things, and I was really disappointed. I was like, "Geez, Louise, is nothing sacred these days?" Like they're human beings, like the humanity of it all. Doesn't matter if they were not the same ethnicity as you. Like what world are we living in? But that's why it's important to just love your fellow human, man. Our differences make us great. And if you're a good human with good intentions, I'm down for the get down. If you're a shitty individual, it doesn't matter your skin tone. You're just a shitty individual. Like, it ain't that hard, friends. All right. And we're off. We are off. We're going to cruise past these kids. Let's see what we got. SIR in the house. SIR is a really great. Hey, hey, hey. SIR is a great company you could rent gear from. They've definitely come in clutch for really big shows. So if you guys are interested in going back over the Manhattan Bridge, holla at you, girl. Let me know in the chat. In the meantime, like I said before, please like, please subscribe. Tell your friends. Trying to grow the channel. You could definitely expect a mix of content from me. We'll go live when we feel very comfortable in doing it and doing so. And then let's make sure we're safe over here. All right, sick. Oh my God. They're doing road work over here, my friends. It's going to be bumpy. So let me know in the chat if you get the infamous crotch shot. Not trying to do it to you, but we'll go back over the Manhattan Bridge, and really glad that we got a chance to hang out and shoot the shit. Felt very comfortable coming out and live streaming, which is awesome. That's very good. And I got to tell you, everyone, and replay viewers, I think I like the night streams. I think I like coming out here at night. I oddly feel safer. And then beyond that, there was so much less traffic here in Manhattan. Like, we were able to easily get to wherever we wanted to go tonight. No problem. Like, literally easy peasy. That's great. And usually it's like really having to rock and roll through a lot of traffic and all that. And I'm not opposed to it, because you've seen your girl go through a lot of traffic. No problem. I mean, hell, I ride on the bridges. You know what I mean? It's the commit and flow. Commit and flow. That's how you do it. But yeah, just so much less traffic. So much less people, too. Which, works for us and against us, because definitely like meeting interesting people. If you watch the very, very, very start of this live stream, this guy thought I flipped him off. He gets out of his car. He's like, "You guys, is there a problem?" I was like, "No, your car's awesome." He goes, "Oh my God. Oh my God, I thought you flipped me off." I was like, "No, I was giving you the horns. Like, your car's badass." And he was like, "Oh, thank you." That's a perfect example of people just really being on the damn edge. And I think he chilled out once he saw the camera, and that it was a girl. It was a woman. It was just little old me. I'm not starting anything. I was telling him his car was badass. What the what the hell? What the helly? What the hell on saying? Dell says, I left New York City 24 years ago, and am I wrong, or were there a lot more cars and traffic back then? Seems really empty, but perhaps I'm misremembering. You are not, my awesome, awesome human being joining us today. I would dare say there's more traffic than ever. I would say it's the timing of us being out and about right now. It is very chill right now. This is mad chill, my friend. I mean, even I was saying it earlier in the stream. It's like, this is awesome because look at this. We are talk about ride and vibe and being an episode. This is a true ride and vibe moment, because I am not battling with any sort of heavy traffic at this whole time. This whole time, my friend. So no, you're not misremembering. I would say the time of night is the factor, in my opinion. We're in Chinatown. We're just gonna cruise around a little bit. You know what? I'm going to. Yeah, there's another way I want to go. We'll just cruise through here a little bit. Just have ourselves a lovely evening. Hell yeah. Let's hang a left. Look at this. Look, this is Chinatown. Like, gang, we are in Chinatown. It is just us. I'm here with you. You are my backpack. This is it. Look at that. I'm even going to be a good little e-biker, and I'm going to stop at the stoplight. Look at us. Look at us. Who knew? Who knew? I agree. Sometimes you could just catch it at the right time. And also, I appreciate the cool comment. I'm just out here trying to spread good vibes and want you guys to enjoy something a little different, right? I think there's a bunch of really talented creators all throughout New York City, and you get to see New York City in different ways. And here on this channel, you get to see it in a different way of just hanging out with us, right? I'm gonna go down a little bit. There's a really cool Two Bridge Mall. I don't know if you're catching it, but it's a vibe. That woman was randomly screaming. We don't know why, but that's all right. That's okay. That is okay. I'm literally just having an awesome time riding around. I hope you're enjoying it too. It's so nice out, man. And I haven't been on the bike in days. So hopefully you're just enjoying it. You always want to see Chinatown. Well, great. Yeah, I think the nighttime rides is, I think this is the way to go. I really do. I think it's one of the ways to go. Well, let me take you through a little bit more of it. Let's do it. Because usually, if it was like the regular time, or let's say I was going to come out, like, I think like at 5:30 or so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to run you and your girlfriend over. It's fine. You guys are going to break up anyway. I'm not trying to be negative, but who knows? Maybe they are lovers for life and they will be together till the end of time. And what a beautiful love story, huh? Yowie wowie. Amazing. Beautiful. Tremendous. Maybe the Williamsburg Bridge. Maybe we take the Williamsburg Bridge back into Brooklyn. How's that? Let's do that, gang. F it. We'll do that. Okay. There we go. It'll be a little different. We already went over the Manhattan. Let's go over the Willie B. It's a great idea, actually. So we're going over a bridge, baby. What we going to do is go over a bridge. How we get there is going to be one thing. Several ways. All right. What is the T here? Oh, I got a red. See? This is how I'm a New Yorker, good behavior. I got the award earlier. I literally have something to prove that I have that. Yo, American Republic. Glad you're here. Glad everyone's here, man. I really hope everyone's having a great Tuesday, enjoying themselves, enjoying their life. Tomorrow's hump day. You're going to get through it. You're going to survive. It's all we have the power to control how we react to things. So that's just a beautiful reminder. I always appreciate, good reminders like that. So we're almost at the middle of the week, and then we'll have a weekend. Treat yourself good. I've seen a lot of these open up here in the city. It's like an Aldi, but not a Liddy, Lidl. Like, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I know they have them like in Northern Virginia. I've seen them there, and we do have Aldi's here. I just don't have one by me. That's easy to get to. But that's fun that that's opening there. They got the Target, Trader Joe's. Man, this place has changed so much. So much. But the one thing that's constant here in New York City is change. All right, guys, what's going on over here? Why we honking? Weekend coming soon. Yep, you better believe it. Yes, I'm definitely going to do this bridge. But listen, replay viewers or those just tuning in and you're wondering what in the world is going on, I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. It's always a great day to have a great day with your homegirl, Miss Gen City. And we're just cruising around. We're about to leave Manhattan. We're about right up ahead. Look at me stopping at the red light. Come on. I'm going to get a little award. I already got an award. Maybe I'm going to get a second award. Second award for being such a responsible e-biker. My God. But jokes aside, I ride all around New York City and beyond, soon to come. And it's a good time. I talk a lot. Got an amazing community of human beings that we're building here. And we're thrilled that you're taking some time with us. So thanks for stopping by. You are my passenger, and I'm thrilled you're here. Moving forward, we'll try to go live maybe once every 2 weeks or once a week. We're going to see what happens. You know, just back to feeling comfortable. What do we got? There we go. Whee! Bye. I'm not going to be behind some kids on a city bike. Like, that's not a good time. Oh, what the fuck do we have here? All right. Oh, God, what a miserable existence. All right. This is why I don't like going to Williamsburg Bridge. It's all the fucking hipsters. This guy's got a cool e-bike. He gets it. All right. Hang on. We're not going to cause an accident. All right. Go for it, brother. Nice. There we go. See? I'm happy to share the road. New York City is a shared space. It's a shared experience. Let's see if in the middle of the bridge if there's any parties or DJ playing. But yeah, this is Williamsburg Bridge. It's an interesting one. There's a couple of blind spots in it. But it is fun to haul ass over. But I always try to be really mindful because a lot of the time I find, a lot of the city bikers are on here, and I'm sorry, but they're fucking should not even be on a bike. A lot of them. So that's it. But getting some incredible views. Domino Park over to my left hand side here. I'll try to keep it chill so you guys can look. And shout out to the phone is doing a pretty damn good job with the night ride, man. Even when I get Moblin set up, I'm hoping that the Osmo Cam 4, I'm hoping it's going to be just as good. Or I'll just keep it on the iPhone and just keep it moving, baby. No problem. As long as you guys are getting great views, that's all I care about. Well, why are we going slow? All right, we're gonna pass these people. All right. Oh, he's gonna go first. Wow. I'm gonna let him do his thing. There's no light under here, bro. I'm able to see, but if your bike doesn't have a light on it, like that dude, it would be really hard to see that person. That's kind of crazy, huh? But I know the views are looking freaking dope. And shout out to this headlight, man. The Onyx has a fantastic stock headlight out of the gate. No problem. It's doing its thing. But if you enjoy this, again, please consider liking and subscribing. Super appreciate it. Started live streaming, I think in March of this year. So it's been a couple of months now. But I also do pre-recorded, vlog style content. My last video was going to Red Hook, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So definitely, please check that out. You sharing it is super helpful. I know Nightbot is on here sharing. You can check out jencity.com. That's JENNCITY.com. You can stream my music. And Red Hook, you hear some of my music in the video. I have an album called Out for Blood out. I've played in different bands such as Suicide City and Kitty. And worked on a lot of musical projects and done some ghostwriting in my day. And we love the mechanical royalties from that, baby. Let's go. But we're just chill. I'm not trying to speed run the Williamsburg Bridge, especially with it being kind of dark and a lot of people like you barely see them. Like, it's crazy. Yo, if you're riding your bike at night, please, 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 please have something on you, like a little light or a little blinking light or a light on your book bag, something. Have yo, on Amazon, you could get the things for like $10 or possibly even less, right? Like, just have something to show who you are and where you are. All right, enough of this bike lane bullshit. All right. Like, please, 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 because like I don't want to hear anyone in this awesome community that we built. I don't want to hear about someone getting hurt or somebody not seeing them. They got to be able to see you, okay? So please be safe. You got to and enjoy the ride. And enjoy the ride, baby. Why would you ride a bike? I'm telling you, Richard, it happens. I see it so often. I mean, look, even the city bike dipshits, they got the purple light in the front and the little blinky things on the back. I mean, granted, City Bike is the one who made that possible, but like, thank goodness, because that's a big ass bike for you to not see, especially with people, riding so damn terrible. But here we are. This is Bedford. Like, this string of Bedford right here, we could definitely go up and get further into Willie B, and we'll probably do that one day. It's so gentrified, in my opinion. But no harm, no foul. But I will say that there's definitely like a lot of good food through here. I mean, it's been so wild to see the way Williamsburg has changed over the years. I couldn't imagine, to think like, oh, what's going to really pop off? Williamsburg. And then what else is really going to pop off? Bushwick. The Bushwick, I was like, whoa, for real? It's going to be Bushwick? To me, that was a surprise. But what are you going to do, right? All right, there's no cop behind me, so I'm going to let these city bikers go because I'm telling you guys, I know I sound like a hater, and I assure you, if you really know me, I am not. But the city bikers are the fucking worst. I like to give them a lot of space. And those bikes, I know you can't hear it because the microphone's in my helmet, but the bikes sound like they're fucking falling apart. Oh God, we're all going this way. Okay, just one. Fabulous. Fabulous. All right, we're going to do a little rip through here. Oh shit, I got an ambulance behind me. All right, I'm going to let this ambulance go. And it's a stoplight. There you go. Okay. Jen, my bro, ran from Isolation Crew, was a little in the street and his phone was dying, but he asked me to say hi to you from him. Yo, give him my love. Give him my love. And charge the phone, my friend. Get the phone charged. But please send my love. And thank you for popping in and supporting the live stream. Really, really appreciate it. This is how we grow, friends. We've had people from different countries pop in today, all around the States, North America. You know, I love my Canadians. My Canadians are in the house. Everything is goody. But we're back in Brooklyn, as you can tell. And yeah, guys, I think I really enjoy the night rides too. I think I really enjoy this. Maybe this will be the thing, right? Could this be the thing? Because I have no qualms going to Manhattan at night or riding the bike. I mean, listen, I was feeling the feeling. Whoa, shit, we almost got doored, chat. Thank God. Whew, we are blessed and highly favored that that didn't happen to us. For real. I'm gonna have to clip that. Holy smokers! But we're good. We are good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Manhattan. I have no problem hanging out in Manhattan. I was feeling the feeling before. I was like, shit, is this going to be a 4 hour live stream that I wasn't planning on? Because I'm not necessarily mad about that. Was this Uber? This fucking guy. We'll be moving momentarily. Please hold. All right. Woo. But yeah, I was feeling the feeling, and I was like, boy, this is great. Maybe, and I've been avoiding it, chat. Maybe what we do next, or in one of the night rides, maybe we just like the night riders. You know, that's our new names, the Gen City Night Riders. I'm with it. It's so much fun to not deal with all the freaking traffic, and I feel like it's a fun experience for you guys to see too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was less traffic. We stopped by a little Ghostbusters thing. I thought that was cute, right? I wanted to play the music, but I think I get a little. I think I get not that I'm monetized, but I think the song would cut me off from being viewed in other places in the world, and we want everybody to be able to see and hear the good fun times. So we are, as you can tell, in Hasidic Jew area. The hats are fresh. The hats are hatting. How long have we been on? We've been on for a minute, huh? I'm proud of us. I'm really proud of us. I mean, this is, I'll be really, really frank and transparent with you guys. I was really missing live streaming. You know, unfortunately, I had someone, show up unannounced, and I handled it the best way I can. They did it twice. Wasn't cool. Same day, by the way. And addressed everything. And beyond that, you know, I need to feel safe out here. I am a human being. I have boundaries. I need to be treated with respect. And this is something I really enjoy. And who knows, maybe one day this blows up. If this blows up, I'm gonna have a team with me. I tell you what, the second this thing really launches, and I think it has the opportunity to, you bet your ass, the first thing is gonna have someone be riding along with me and making sure everything is goody, safety wise. That's the goal. I'm far away from that goal. Very small, humble channel. But if I don't dream big and visualize big, it's never going to happen. You know what I mean? It's never going to happen. And I've pulled off so many wild things in my career, whatever I've done. whether it's being a musician full time or running successful sales teams, being a sales director, whatever it is, I dreamt it. I dreamt it first. I visualized it first. Visualization is so powerful. If there's anything you walk away from this live stream tonight, other than a really good time and really great visuals and an incredible chat, is you literally have the power within you to change your mindset. You literally have the power within you to manifest greatness for yourself, success for yourself. All you have to do, you have to do it though. And you have to put in the work, right? It's not like, you're going to be sitting in some hot tub and success is going to instantaneously shower you upon immediate thought. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the reps. You got to put in the work. Every little step. How I see it, especially with let's say this YouTube channel, and I really love live streaming. Clearly I love talking. I'll talk all day, but I love building community. I have such good intentions with this, right? Nothing bad. Up ahead is going to be really interesting because there's some kids with signs and it looks like there's almost like a mini protest happening. So we're going to go slow. We're going to see what the happening haps are. Because what time is it? It is 10:31 at night. And, this is interesting. All right, well, I'm going to go because I can. All right, let's go slowly. See these kids? All right. They probably think I'm the devil with the little horns on my helmet. They didn't freak out. They were cute. All right. Well, there you have it. I don't know what they are doing. I have no freaking idea. Let these guys all go since they're so busy. But that was cute. But yeah, you have it within you to change your mindset. You have it within you to visualize and plot out and plan. One of the best things I ever done to make sure that I had my thoughts organized and I had things like, I'm clearly a type A personality, right? But just to have my thoughts organized and to prioritize was journaling. And I have a certain way of journaling. I have it done in particular sections. And if you buy yourself a journal and you put 2025 right on the front of that son of a bitch, and you plot and plan out what the rest of the year can look like for you, and then look at it, come up with a 6-month plan, a 5-month plan, or whatever feels right to you, and you look at that at the end of the year, and you visit it during the year. What is happening here? What is this? Oh boy, is this a trash man? Okay. I think. You gonna go? That's got to be really frustrating to watch me just cruise by. Just cruise by. And you're stuck behind the trash. Oh, yeah, that's a fucking bummer. But yeah, the journal. If you put the year right on that top and right in the front, and you write down the goals that you have, do life goals, do family goals, do work goals. Don't overwhelm yourself with the goals. Don't make it complicated, and tap into it. Maybe journal once a month, check in, tap in. It will change your life. And you'll be like, wow, look what I wrote on Tuesday, June 3rd after I watched Jen City's incredible live stream. Look at what I wrote here. Huh. That's pretty cool. And when you look back at that in August and you're making moves, focusing on what you're trying to get done now, you'll be like, oh my God, this is incredible. But I'm telling you, journaling was a huge part of like getting to the next level, getting to the next level, getting to the next level. So I just want to share that with you all. And again, I really hope you're enjoying the ride. I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. If you're just tuning in, ride around New York City, notoriously Brooklyn and Manhattan, but we've been out in Queens. We've been on the ferry. We have some cool stuff coming up in the Bronx. And we're going to make our way out to Staten Island via the ferry. And we're bringing the bike because we can. Because we can. All right. And, it's a nighttime ride. So we're just relaxing. It's no stress. Fortunately enough, don't have to necessarily weave in and out of cars, Ubers. We just going. We just enjoying. And in turn, I hope you're enjoying. Oh, what's going on over here, huh? Okay. I knew something was up. When you ride for so many years, you can just know when someone's lost or can't figure out what they're doing. It's just a certain way they drive. Just a certain way they drive. Oh, it is so beautiful out. And again, this is Tuesday, June 3rd. So to my New Yorkers, tomorrow's not going to be the best air quality, so please. Oh, thank God. I got up out of the seat for that one. That would have been gnarly on the chocha. But yeah, the air quality is not going to be so hot. I already got an alert about it. So, you see that pothole really did it. So sorry that you got the fanny pack view, but we got you. So far so good. This chest mount it's the first time I'm using this chest mount. It worked great with the smaller camera, of course, and this iPhone madness is a big ass camera, but it's worked out pretty well after some adjustments. I mean, listen, sometimes I'm gonna hit a pothole and it's just gonna go. It's gonna go to the fanny view. It's gonna go to the chocha view. It's just inevitable. But usually, what I like about this chest mount is that I immediately knew that it went down. So what are you gonna do? All right, man, it is just beautiful out. I'm really in love with the less traffic. I can't even front because I'm telling you, I feel like a warrior at times the way I weave in and out of traffic on this bad boy. Because that's just how it's got to be, right? And usually I give a little bit more description about where I'm at. Just being a little bit vague on this one. We'll resume more details about the areas I'm in at a later date. We just trying to stay safe. But here, look at this dispensary. I don't know if you get to see it, but it is buzzing in there. Bagel pub over here. Pothole. You see, you already know. Richard already knows. Richard's like, I'm a pro at this. That is a pothole. Listen, that pothole, I went over. I spied it early, so I was like, okay, we're gonna stay the same speed, but this is gonna be gnarly. You could have got 1,800 for rent. I mean, literally, that was like the size of a one bedroom of fucking apartment. It was so damn big. I wish I was joking. I really wish I was joking, but it was big. So listen, I want to thank you all so much for joining me on this awesome, awesome ride. We had a lot of fun. We did our damn thing. Started in Brooklyn, ended in Manhattan. Oh, no, ending back in Brooklyn. I shouldn't say end in Manhattan. We went to Manhattan. We saw a little Ghostbuster action. We ain't afraid of no ghost. We ain't afraid of no damn ghost. And yeah, and it was just a really, really, really dope ride. And in all transparency, I missed you guys. I absolutely missed you guys. I love live streaming. But I had to put my safety foot first, and I think everything is properly addressed with that. So there you have it. So give me a second because I want to say hi to you. Okay, can you see? Can we see each other? We could see each other pretty decent. We can see each other pretty decent. Yeah, safety first, always, always. But yeah, all transparency, man. I missed you guys, and I'm so glad that here I know what to do. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. We'll do a little. We'll do a little light. We'll do somewhat of a little light. There we go. There we go. You can sort of see my face. Let me see. I could get us probably in a little bit better of a spot here. I was trying to, hang on, my friends. I was trying to, there we go. I have an idea. Yeah, this idea works. We just got to be careful. All right, that works. Yeah, because I want to see you guys before. There we go. A headlight chat. See, we could just have a headlight chat. Who knew? Who knew this would be so fun? But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this super fun ride. I really hope that you had a great time. Let me know down in the comments after the video. Please consider liking and subscribing. We're trying to build something really special here. Let me know what you liked. This was super fun to do. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoyed it as well. Hey, we started in Brooklyn, cruised around a bit, made it into Manhattan. We checked out Ghostbusters. We stopped by the mall. We saw the balls. I stopped at stoplights. What kind of world are we living in? What kind of world are we living in? And hopefully you enjoyed the different stories and the fun chat. But I want to thank you all so, so much. If this is one of your first times checking out the stream, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please consider subscribing, liking, telling your friends, making clips of it, sharing it, all that good stuff. On Instagram, I'm Jen City, JENNCITY. So please consider following me there. I communicate with people there. I try to always check out my DMs, all of that. But from beautiful Brooklyn, New York, it's your homegirl, Jen City. And remember, it's always a great day to have a great day with your homegirl, Miss Jen City. All right? I love you guys. Take care of yourself and someone else. And when the weather's good and the air quality is good, I'll be back with the live stream, but I also have some other content coming your way. All right. I'm glad that you guys have fun. Have a great, great, great night. Take care of yourself and someone else. And I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Have a good one. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Meow meow. Bye bye. Bye bye.